Hey Victoria, thank you so much for applying for a website review. So this is just a mini website review. I'm just going to talk about the top three things that I would do to improve your website. I hope these help and let's dive in. So this is the first time I'm looking at the website and I haven't scrolled down yet because what I want to start off with is the main questions that people have when they first come to your website before they scroll down, and I want to check if they are being answered. So these questions are: who are you? What do you do? And who is it for? So at a glance, I can see that who are you? So I'm Victoria House. What do you do? Content strategy. Who is it for? Well, I don't know. So you've already got two of those things correct on your website, which is brilliant. And then the one thing missing is that it'll be really good if you can make it very clear on this part of your website who it is that you serve. And that helps people to identify that they're in the right place when they come to your website. The average person takes 3 seconds to make a decision if they're in the right place or not when they come to a website. So you need to really grab their attention. So who is it that you serve? Let's see if I can find out. Okay, so passionate female entrepreneurs. Okay, that's great. All right. So I just had a quick look to see what's on the website, and let's check what's over here. About me and services. Let's connect. Okay, perfect. Okay, so you've said that it is for passionate female entrepreneurs. That's wonderful. So I think you need to bring that up to the front. This is the above the fold section of your website. So it is the bit of the website that people land on before they scroll down, and this is the part where they make that decision. Are they in the right place? Yes or no? And they can click off your website within 3 seconds if they feel like they're not in the right place. So you really want to make sure that any female founder, any female entrepreneur who comes to the website knows that they're in the right place. But I would say you can get even more specific than that. You could niche down a bit more and get really specific. What sort of businesses do you want to work with? Who is your ideal customer? Would you, for example, would it be a creative female founder, for example? I'll use myself as an example. So I would relate to that. If you had to say content strategy for creative female founders or female founders in the creative industry, then I would feel like, ooh, yes, she might be someone that I want to work with. And then I'll carry on browsing. So think about who it is that you want to hook. Who do you want to attract? And the more specific you are about what type of female entrepreneur you want to work with, the more of those types of people will come to you. So that's the first thing I would do, is just to make sure that above the fold you mention who it's for. And the second thing I would do is I would look at using an image above the fold in this part of the website. The reason why I say that is because images evoke emotion, and a picture tells 1,000 words. So it's so much easier to have a picture to give off a feeling about you and your brand than it is to write a whole chunk of text. And we're very visual creatures, and we want to see pictures, and we especially love pictures of other people. You'll notice that when you look at a website, if there's a picture of a person, you'll naturally drawn to their face, and in fact, you'll even be drawn to their eye first, and you'll try to make eye contact with the person. And we feel a connection to other human beings that way. It builds trust and it makes it feel more genuine than like a photograph of a flat lay, for example, where you see a computer, a desk, and maybe a cactus. I always recommend rather using human beings in your photos, especially at the photo that's the first one that people see on your website. That one needs to really create a connection. Think about how you want your ideal clients to feel after working with you, and then look for an image that evokes that kind of emotion. So your clients might want to feel calm and organized and in control. So you could have a lady at a desk on her laptop where everything's all nice and organized and she's got a really happy look on her face. She feels calm and she's focusing on the work that gives her joy, and she's managed to outsource her content to you. So that is how your ideal client might want to feel after working with you. Okay, so that's point 1 and point 2. And then the third point is back to this ideal client. Even though your website's about you and your services, what you can do, it should actually be more about your client. What I would suggest is to take the spotlight from shining on yourself and shine it onto your client by using less photos of yourself and less talking about yourself on the site, and try to change some of the content on your website to be about them. So while these are beautiful photos, I would choose your favorite one of these. You can add, I'm just having a look at them. So many beautiful photos here. It'll be hard to choose. But what I would do is choose a photograph. Maybe there's one of you making eye contact. There's one there. This one's quite nice. These two are nice because they've got you working on your computer. So you can choose one of those kind of photographs and have an About Me section on your homepage. This kind of text is great because you're friendly and you sound relatable. So you could maybe have a picture of yourself over here and then put the text on the right-hand side of it. And then you could have a button that says read more. And then the text that comes down here could maybe go on an About Me page, so that is for people that really want to know the person behind the brand. But other than that, I would change the content on the homepage to be a little bit more about them. So this is perfect over here. This bit over here is what I would change. So you've got here, get to know the visionary Victoria House. And my feeling is that this would be more impactful if you had to say, you're now going to paint a picture of them about their future. So imagine what it would feel like to, what are the feelings, what are those pain points that you're helping them overcome? To feel calm, confident, and in control, to not to waste so much time doing your content strategy, not worry about what to post and leaving it to the last minute, whatever those things are. So you're talking more about how they're going to feel after working with you. So it's more about them and it's less about you because you've already got an About Me section on the homepage. So I hope that helps, and I really look forward to seeing your website once you've made some tweaks and changes.